It's a first-person role-playing horror game developed by Cyanide and published by Focus Home Interactive. It's based on the story of the same name by H.P. Lovecraft, and you play as a private investigator unraveling a death on a mysterious island who becomes embroiled in occult goings-on.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
The story is compelling and will keep you pretty engaged. The investigations you carry out are enjoyable and quite rewarding as you piece evidence together. The atmosphere of mystery and unknowable dread is presented well, and the game really does evoke the feel of Lovecraft's work pretty well. The game doesn't look too great, with animations being off and characters falling deep into the uncanny valley. The chase sequences are tedious and just break the game's flow. Some puzzles are just superfluous and obvious attempts to artificially extend gameplay, and a few areas are hard to navigate as everything just looks the same. The Call of Cthulhu isn't what I would call a great game. It is, however, a pretty good interactive story. The tone nails Lovecraft's original work, and the intrigue is a high point throughout. It's just that when the game tries to be a game, it suffers. For instance, there are puzzles that feel unnecessary, and are just there to keep us playing longer. Shooting sections that are redundant, and how to place chase sequences with a monster that feels like it's there just to imitate other horror games. To this end, you might think it's a walking simulator in disguise, and I'd be inclined to agree with you if not for some mechanics that are done well. The investigation sequences, for instance, where you have to look around and piece clues together to create a scene. Admittedly, these parts aren't exactly hard, but they do go a long way to fleshing out the story and immersing the player. Another part I liked was the way your RPG style upgrades contribute to how you interact with certain situations or what you can talk about with NPCs. Still, if you're looking for a fully fledged game with your typical run and gun gameplay, I would look elsewhere. But if you want a good story based in a criminally underutilized genre, then you can't really go wrong with the Call of Cthulhu. Just be prepared to have to deal with a few typical horror cliches along the way. Did I say a few? Well, I meant a lot.